Alan Statler of Pennsylvania. He's aboard a rugged little tractor that's been part of his life since he was just 10 years old. The Beaver tractor was made and sold from the late 1940s to the early 1960s. Those were the days when the Baird Machine Company relied on their Beaver tractor to take a bite out of the competition.
They were built in Stratford, Connecticut. By the Baird Machine. That's who built. Because when I was doing this, I went to check to try to get parts for it, and I went up there to right where it was made. And of course, they didn't have any parts for it, but that's where it came out of. The Baird Machine Company's still in business. They quit making these in '61.
This Beaver tractor is a 1957 model. Alan's dad bought this one, and it put in years of hard work on the Statler place before Alan restored it.
We used it on the farm for years, and then it's set for years, and then I got into restoring it. It took 5 years because they don't make them anymore, so you got a lot of the parts I had to get made, so it took me 5 years to get it done.
One of the first features you notice when looking at a Beaver is the curved steering column that gives this machine a one-of-a-kind appearance.
That's got a cable down to it. Now, when I restored it, I didn't quite know, it's always worked fine. Now, the steering box had oil in it, and it got bad, it wouldn't hold oil, so we put grease in it, instead of the oil, and to help, because it don't get driven much anymore, so just enough to keep it lubricated. But it's a cable that runs down through the housing there. I never had the parts, so I'm not sure what. It's always, knock on wood, it's never broke. But they changed them a little bit. In '61, they went to one that has the hood, covers the whole steering column and everything on the last ones they built.
Though Alan's tractor has a steering wheel, some Beaver tractors were sold with a tiller steer. On this machine, the red bicycle grip tiller lift handle and red plastic hood are just a couple of the other unique design touches. The tractor is powered by a rope start BKN Wisconsin engine. Alan says the Beaver still starts quickly even after all these years.
That tractor's always been, you pull it one time with the choke out, press the choke toy in, pull it again, and it starts. 2 pulls, that's what that tractor's been for 50 years. When I restored it, I had it overhauled, and my guy does the motor, said it was still pretty good shape for the way we had used it.
A new Beaver cost around $500 back in the day, which was quite a bit of money for the time, but owners got a tough, dependable tractor that had no problem putting in a hard day's work.
We baled hay one time, and with the other tractor, I hooked this, of course it's flat ground, a whole load of hay. I pulled a whole load of hay to the barn with that tractor. It's flat ground, with a whole load of hay, pulled a whole load of hay to the barn. It'll tear itself apart before it quit.
Company sales literature from the time touts the Beaver's big tractor riding comfort, and the company offered a variety of implements, including Alan's 38-inch sidebar sickle mower that came with the Statler family tractor.
We mowed all our fence rows with that. That's what we used to mow fence rows. It has 5 attachments to it, and it has plow, cultivators, disc, and blade. We plowed all our snow with that for years, the blade on it. Plowed the garden with it. Said it was well used.
A Beaver isn't something you come across every day, and at shows, Alan gets asked all the time if his tractor is real or something he built himself in a shop.
When I first started showing it, they thought it was homemade. I did some pictures up to show that it wasn't homemade. Because everybody asked me when I first started showing it, thought it was homemade. I said, no, it's a factory made.
Although Alan has a few other tractors in his collection, the Beaver is the one that always stands out from the crowd.
I have a couple other. I have a John Deere patio, which is sort of different too, but they look at this before the patio. I got the other ones, but this one here draws a lot of attention.
Hey, thanks for catching Classic Tractor Fever. If you'd like to see more great garden tractors, be sure to check out these other features. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button to keep those Classic Tractor stories rolling.